So, last time we played this, which was, when was that? It was quite a while ago already. Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks. Bloody hell, more than that. Unfortunately, while we did very much enjoy our time in the Shivering Isles, and we had a lot of fun, we're gonna have to go back to this fella. And we're pretty much just gonna, like, power through the main quest on him, because I discovered that, despite the new animations and stuff like that, melee combat in this game is still not very good. And I don't really want to do a whole lot more on my melee character. I'd rather just continue the mage. So, we are gonna do that. I don't think there's too much left. Especially if we skip the side stuff. At least we have a cool looking mace. So I guess that's something. Alright. Why do I have Soul Trap bound like twice here? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? How's our inventory doing? Oh! Guess who didn't clean up their inventory? Guess who did not clean up their inventory? I think we're gonna have to start off with a shopping trip today, unfortunately. Which is arguably not fantastic, but that is how it is. Oh god. Alright, we picked up some enchanted stuff as well, didn't we? So. Volume sounds low for some reason. Anyway, I was checking out my quests. Miss Karkind, right. The Great Welkin Stone. Allies for Bruma. We're not gonna... We're just gonna skip this. We're just gonna skip this. We can't be bothered. Can't be arsed. Kill the dragon. Oh no. Don't tell Drakaya that.
Hail!
Hail!
Oh? Oh, okay. There might have been some performance fixes after all. Getting... Like, it was a bit unstable as it was loading in. But now it went up to 60. There have been... I've been keeping track of, like, certain areas in the game where performance dips, and Cloud Ruler Temple was one of them. We were down to, like, 30 here. Like, 35. Now we have a relatively smooth 60. So... Seems like they did something. Horse. Okay. Very nice. We're getting somewhere. Oh yeah, this feels a lot smoother. Less choppy. Maybe they improved the frame times. Because even when it dips, it's not as jorky as it was before. I think they did something good. Thank you, Virtuous. I appreciate you. Alright, let's go. First off, let's check if I'm afflicted. How do I check if I'm afflicted? Doesn't look like we have any diseases. This is good. We shall go have a quick nappy at the Fighters Guild. Which is here. Oh god. I hear the Fighters Guild is always looking for the Fighters Guild.
Good evening.
Yes, hello. Handbill. Olav's Tapentech is changing business. Instead of providing for all your horse needs, we will provide for all of yours. Oh. They used to feed horses, now they feed men.
This isn't a beach, this is a bathtub.
Or woman. We men. Women. We men. Bed. This is not bed. Where's bed? I don't have a level up, do I? Don't. We need to sleep until the shop's open. Hydrate already? I haven't even poured my coffee yet. Also, there is a slight chance that I may have to abort the stream early. In the event that it starts rumbling outside. Because it was, there was a forecast of maybe thunder today. So if that does happen, then I will probably stop and we can do like an early stream tomorrow instead.
Well met.
What the fuck? Is he naked? Why is there a naked Argonian in the stairs? Why aren't you wearing clothes?
Well done. Ruma will never fall while you and our intrepid Captain Bird are on duty.
Yeah, but why are you naked?
You've got a lot to learn.
Oh my god, Oblivion.
Farewell.
Why is he naked? I can't believe Drakaya's missing this. First thing we do is load up into a naked Argonian. Okay. He's got a sword on, but nothing else. Is everyone else dressed? Yeah, they are. It's just him. Goodness me. We're off to a good start here today. And I've lost the door.
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Excellent.
I've lost the bloody door. So yeah, gonna be a little bit dull at the start here.
I hope I can help.
I hope so too.
Good day.
Yeah. We need to see if we can repair first.
Hey, a
We already
pleasure.
did.
Let's do business.
Oh yeah, we have the investment thing. Okay, so... Hold on a second here. Why is the Daedric helmet worth so little? I don't know. And also, why did I pick this up? Why did I pick this up? Was it to decorate my house? Maybe. Now the question of remembering, like, what I'm actively wearing. And what I'm not. I'm not wearing these. I'm not using that. Definitely not using that.
You've made a good bit of gold.
I have. Oh. These are worth a lot. Yeah, they are. Definitely don't need all these staffs.
That's a fair.
Are these like unique?
That's a good deal.
Which one of these bows am I currently using? It doesn't really matter because they're identical.
A good price for a good customer.
And I don't believe we need this.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Is it? Is it really? I'm just trying to figure out what I was using here because it's been a while. Oh god, 23. We do not need that many. We can sell a fair chunk of these.
That seems a fair price.
We can sell a fair chunk of these as well. We're not going to need all these for alchemy.
A good price for a good customer.
Fortify endurance. Do we need that? Probably not. I keep keeping all these potions on me. For like, just in case. Like this one as well. How long have I had this in my inventory? Like, just in case I come up with in a fight against a mage. But I'm not actually going to use it. I'm just going to run up and smack him in the face anyway, so... It doesn't really matter that much. Does not matter. Not one bit. I do use the poisons, though. Sometimes. Don't need the... Chameleon. It's another one of those, like, just in case. But it's only 25%. It wouldn't help that much.
That's a fair deal.
We definitely don't need any magic stuff. We don't need Night Eye. That's for Khajiit. We are Khajiit. Water walking. Nah, it's not useful.
You drive a hard bargain. You got a great deal.
We don't need the weak healing potions. Not anymore. Those are beyond us.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Sorry guys. I should have done this off stream. Okay. So, yeah, the commentaries. I wanted to keep one set of these for myself. We can sell the rest.
That's a fair...
Just so I have the complete set in my house as sort of a memento. Yeah, water walking, we don't need it. Open very hard lock, that could be good. I should probably look into
Well, that seems...
some of these books in case there's skill books that I haven't read.
A good...
That's not getting used. That is not getting used at all. Nor is that. Got some legendary things here.
A good...
Water walking. Water breathing is what we want, not this crap.
That's...
I can't believe I didn't do this off stream. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm not that sorry. I'm a little bit sorry. Just like a inch.
A fine transaction.
They're water breathing. That's all.
You got a great deal there.
God, I had so much crap.
A
Beast burden, that could be useful.
An excellent... You've made a good bit of gold.
Blazing spear. We have an alien statue. We need that for the collector. Even I'm not doing that quest. I'm not doing the collector quest. Get the hell out of here. We're still a little bit heavy. I should probably stop by the house as well.
Tell your friends about me.
I may tell my friends about you, but I'm probably not going to.
You too.
Just letting you know right now. That is unlikely to happen. Hey, Guesses. Thoughts on Baroni? I did not like it. I did not like Baroni. I didn't like the combat and the way it felt. So I played that for like 20 minutes, and then I took it off my wish list. But, you know, nice that it had a free weekend, so I got to try it at least. And I downloaded the demo for the meat shooter, but I haven't tried it yet. Did I speak too soon about the enhanced performance? Yeah. Yeah, frame rate here is still shit. We're still getting the dips here, but like I said, it's like smoother now, weirdly. I think they did something. There we go. Put the Daedric helmet in the armor cabinet. We already had a cuirass there. Now then. I have the Escutcheon of Coral, which is a good shield. This one, reflect damage 9%. Okay, yeah, not even close. But since this is a unique one, I guess we'll keep it. Alright. Weapons chest, anything to deposit here? Yes. These two, I suppose. And then some crap to drop on the floor for our... Did I do that again? Was it shift click? Yes, it was. Drop that on the floor. Where did I keep my jewelry? This was keys? I have to relearn my house now. Where did I keep jewelry? I don't remember. Just shove it in here. Which rings am I actually using? I think I'm selling this one. Probably. I'm probably selling this one as well, honestly. Just normal weapons. Okay, we already have 50% magic on this, so we can actually sell that. I'll keep this one. Guess we'll keep this. Oh yeah, that one's also good. What amulet am I currently wearing? Am I not wearing one? We don't need the feathering anymore. Okay. Closet shit in the alchemy cupboard, and then we should be good to go. No roots we're keeping on us. And this right here is exactly why I usually do this stuff off stream. Because it takes a while. And it's not very exciting to watch. I promise you, once we're done with this, we're heading straight to the dungeon. Alright. That's good enough. Let's go. What? What the fuck is automod doing? Garden. Oh. Oh, it thinks that this is... Well, Automod thought you said the N-word, Kestis. They thought you tried to... I guess Automod thought that you tried to, like, evade the bad word filter by spelling it differently. Can't believe this. Hi, Infernal. You haven't missed anything because I forgot to sort out my inventory after last time, so
Afternoon.
A pleasure to speak with you.
we're still selling shit.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Yes. Sell those. How is Infernal today?
I appreciate your business. Goodbye. It's
Actually,
my...
I am going to invest in this shop because this is my hometown shop. I go here a lot.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
Also, by the way, I'm finally doing that hydrate now, Zach. Because I was waiting for my coffee to get cold enough to drink, and then I forgot about it. But now I remembered. Oh. Healthy. Any rumors?
Shanradhel can teach you about acrobatics for a pro...
Oh, I don't care. Bye.
Be seeing you.
Coffee this late in the day. I drink coffee after midnight. It somehow does not affect my ability to sleep, so it's fine. Okay. Now we're going to Miss Karkand. Where is Miss Karkand at? Where is it? It's down here. We've been there before, so we can just fast travel. That's nice. How did it think neighbor was a slur? I don't know, man. Automod is silly. Prior Mabrel's paint horse. I'm gonna smack you in the bum. No, I'm not. Hello. Enemy where? Don't attack my horse.
Yeah.
Stupid goblin. What was my hotkey for torch? It was 8. Karkand. What kind of trouble can we get up to here? Sean Bean sent us here to find a thing. And if there's one thing I've learned in my life, it's that when Sean Bean tells you to do something, you better do it. Alright. Don't see any other troublemakers around here, so I think we're fine for now. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Why do these have so low health? I didn't accidentally set the... No, it's adept difficulty level. I guess these are just low-level enemies, because you're meant to come here sooner. Probably. Anyway, let's go inside. Ah! Activity feed, go away. Zach, why didn't you do a team full of dragoons? Bravely. Shit job and don't have it unlocked yet. That's some damage or shit. Only good playable dragoon in the whole franchise is Kane. Legacy of Kane. 30 minutes later, messing with items. 1 hour later, finally remembers to talk to chat. We got there in the end. Oh god, I have actually been streaming for half an hour already, and we're only now just getting started. Bloody hell. Like every time. Yep. Feeling a little raw. Fucking raw. After a pretty intense workout yesterday. Very good otherwise. Revisit a couple of the demos. After developers took your own specific feedback to heart. And with feedback from others. Well, hopefully you'll finish them all up today so you can be free of the demo hell once more. At least until the next fest. Very cool. Feel like you have to give them another fair shake. Yeah. Also, I saw you tried the Stellar Blade demo. What did you think of the combat? Hopefully you enjoyed. Because it is a rather stellar game, if I do say so myself. A hecky load of weightlifting. Not just a load, but a hecky load. That's how you know it's serious. $250. Are we talking kilos, or are we talking American measurements? Like, how do you measure weight again? Feet? Can Zach lift 250 severed feet? Wait, Zach? That's not the subject of the current conversation. I'm mixing you guys up. Weak Infernal Arc. Well, you know, every shonen protagonist has got to do the training montage first. You liked it a ton? It's trickier than I expected. Ah. Took me a while to get the block and dodge thing timings down, since they're really strict. They are. But it definitely feels good when you get into the swing of it. You gotta start little before you go massive. That is very true. Just one step at a time. And you will get there in the end. Where's my bow? It's on number zwei. Oh god, and the fucking shield. They need to fix the shield being attached to your wrist. Flop. Why was the other goblin dead already? What happened here? I think maybe they had a fight of some sort. Alien ruins, baby! Bambooby! Excuse me. Where did you run off to? Why is he so fast? I think the enemies down here are slightly underleveled. But yeah, I had, as we saw during the Kvarch portion of the quest, I had plain forgotten just how painful it was to delay the main quest until later in this game. So the next time I'm replaying this, in like 5 years from now, probably more than that, I'm definitely going to remember to do the main quest early, if I'm even doing the main quest. Because this is the first time in a long time that I'm actually revisiting this main quest. I think I did it like twice, maybe. I don't know how many playthroughs I've done in total, but I know I have like probably 2,000 hours in total across different versions of Oblivion. But this is my third time doing the main quest. Because, you know, we had to experience the remaster. So, what is the deal with these goblins and their fascination with scales? Are they scalies? Why do you have stuff on you? Because I hadn't searched you. That's why. Anywho, this is a dead end. No door. No door. Okay. Whoever spotted me, I don't think they can get to me. And now they unspotted me. Hello. Oh, is it some silly people down here? Someone's very angry. Suppose we shall have to go deal with that. Do you want me to jump down? Fine. Thank you for all the free alchemy ingredients. I appreciate it. Also, yeah, I'm also noticing that after the patch, my PC no longer turns into a jet engine when I'm playing this. So they definitely did something with the performance, even if this wasn't the main performance patch. Which I suppose means it can only get better from here. When we get the actual performance patch. Well, we were looking for the giant Welkin stone, was it? Well, I found some smaller ones, so that's probably a good sign that we're on the way. I'm sure it's right around the corner. Right around the corner. Just follow the trail of them. We'll get there. Oh yeah. My reflect damage will make enemies just die for no reason now, which is great. Why does the slaughterfish have gold? What is the lore reason for this? Maybe we opened the, maybe we opened the gate on the other side of this now. Yep, we did. Yeah. Oops. That's probably where we come back out, I can imagine. Oh wait, no. No, it isn't. Well, maybe it is. We'll see. They just munch on the scales as a snack. Probably keeps your teeth healthy. Well, either that or it breaks your teeth, but goblin teeth are probably stronger. Do you even bake? I bake. I have the most wonderful spice cake. That's what it's called in Norwegian. I don't know what it's called in English. It's got cinnamon and cardamom. a very flavorful cake, and it's got... It's got cheese cream on top. I really should experiment for them. I should experiment more because although I'm quite proficient at baking and cooking, I tend to just make the same shit over and over again instead of experimenting and trying new things. Like, yeah, I could try this new recipe. However, I could just make the thing that I've made 1,000 times before that I know is going to turn out great. Instead of, you know, being nervous about fucking up. Maybe I'm just a bloody coward. Did we capture a soul? Nope, we did not. There's no soul gem in your inventory large enough for this shit. We get the Varla Stone. Most prized possession. We could actually use those to recharge our mace. If we so desire. Anyway, what did this button do? Because it sure didn't open this. Oh, maybe it was the Varla Stone cage, actually.
This isn't a beach, this is a bathtub.
Is it a beach tub? It might be a beach tub. Thank you for the beach tub, Zach. I will take a sip of coffee after I've defeated the skeleton. There may be multiple skeletons. I will take a sip of coffee for each skeleton defeated. That's one. That's two. Oh god. That's four. Holy moly. Why did I promise to do that? I can make them small sips, that's fine. Three. And four. Got 4 hydrates in one. Imperial weight is easy for baking, not if all of your tools have metric. It's easy if you live in countries that use Imperial, yeah. But for non-Imperial countries, it makes no fucking sense. The clang of a perfect parry and comboing bosses with well-timed swings and skills. Yeah, just like in Doom the Dark Ages. 5 minutes of measuring stuff for a cake and whacking it into the Kenwood chef. Oh, I don't have anything that fancy. I gotta put my hands into it. You break into the goblins' home, steal their stuff, and murder them all. Yeah! We hate goblins around here. Hi, Ketchup. How goes it? Hopefully you are doing well today. Dream said that. Dream, as in the Minecraft guy? With the chin? The year they sang out, best 16-bit RPG came out. Saucy R's. Gotta have those eggs. Delicious eggs. I don't know when I did it, but I got into the habit of using like 1 extra egg every time I bake something. If a recipe calls for 2 eggs, I'll use 3. I like to think that it adds something. I like to think that. Could be a placebo, but it's my signature move in baking. It's the extra egg. And before I get cancelled for food waste, what's this button do? Smack. Where are the parries in Oblivion? Hmm? Come on, Virtuous. Where are my parries? Yoink. Yoink. Give me all the shiny stones. For my shiny stone collection. If my house was bigger, I would have an entire room just dedicated to shiny stones. I would toss them all on the floor. You're still alive. Not for long, though. Remember to save. Oops. I pressed the wrong button. Can you believe it? I can kind of believe it. Okay, so we jumped down here, didn't we? Almost forgot they added a sprint. I'm trying to figure out where I am currently. Because I don't really know. Flop. Floop, floop. And by the way, for our new arrivals into the stream, oh, I did not want to pick up the bone. I have a bone to pick with my inventory. There we go, now it's gone. For the new arrivals in the stream, I may have to stop early today. We'll see. Because there was a forecast of thunder. So if that happens, I may have to leave the stream early and just do like an early one tomorrow instead. Like before Durkaya. But hopefully it won't. Okay, now we come full circle. We almost didn't bloody grab this. Can you believe it? Because I got distracted by the skeletons. We almost missed the stone. If you can believe it. I gotta stop doing that. I swear, the original Oblivion let you, like, zoom in and out of the local minimap. But that does not seem to be the case anymore. This just switches between local and world map. And I do not remember it doing that, but maybe I'm wrong. Either way, I wish I could zoom out of the local minimap a bit. That would be nice. Anywho. On to the next zone. Morima. The local map didn't have a Soon in the... Soon? Can't believe this. Are you saying that my memory is not perfect? Kinda farting. Oh dear. You would do that. Rep doesn't play real RPGs. Excuse you. I've played The Elder Scrolls Morrowind. If that's not a real RPG, I don't know what is. And I've also played Dragon Age The Veilguard, my favorite game of this year. I'm already on my 5th playthrough. So that's how you know I'm a huge RPG fan. I seriously do need to get around to playing Dragon Age Origins, though. It's been on the backlog for years. And I've heard nothing but good things. I'm really curious how I'm going to get on with the combat in that. Because it's, like, weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zambo's bloody everywhere. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have to lockpick today. I guess that's one benefit of being on this character. Even if his combat isn't as fun as the mage, at least there's that. Ooh. I don't remember what this one looked like in the original, because it's been so long since I did this quest in the original. Look at that. Doesn't that look fancy? Why is it inside like a gaping mouth? It's the Sarlacc pit. I found the Great Welkin Stone. Now to bring it back to Martin at Cloud Ruler Temple. Oh shit. Oh no. It's the Lich. I have poisons for this occasion. Are the Liches resistant to poison? Guess we'll find out. Drain health effect resisted, yeah. It's the King of Miskarkand. What the fuck? Dude, I swear I didn't lower the difficulty. I haven't checked. Why are... Is it just that the enemies of this dungeon are at a set level? What a cool boss fight. 4 arrows and down he goes. Fucking the Siege of Kvatch was a far bigger boss fight than this. It's like one of those, you know, YouTube battle videos. 15 Clanfair runt versus the King of Miskarkand. And of course the Clanfairs are gonna win. They're just gonna stunlock you to death. Hello, torch? Thank you. Now, the Great Sigil Stone is all good. What are you doing? Hello? Are you waiting for your turn with the door? What was the deal with that? King of Miskarkand my ass. Right. Ah. Ooh. Some fat lootings. There's something over on the other side as well. Not a darn thing. Don't get greedy now, Reptiloid. You got your... Wait. Who's left? Hello? Oh. There's someone up in the... Someone up in the hallway, upstairs. I'm sure we'll run into them sooner rather than later. Wait, where am I now? Have I been here before? Aha. Right. Aha. There we go. Miscarkened key. Watch out, fool. I've got the miscarkened key. Do you? No, look at that. All you have is your flesh. That clearly means I am more important than you. So you should give way for a superior being. Know your place, filth. There we go. And now we come full circle. Excelente. Lightning ball. Elven shield. Why is it still giving me elven stuff? I guess because this whole place is underleveled. Takes us right to the front door. Such service. Ah, wonderful. Played a vow to the middest of mids. About as decent. Not fantastic, but better than mid. If you don't care too much about the story. I haven't finished it though. I probably will. Someday. Right. So now we just teleport back? How's our inventory doing? It is fine. Back to Sean Bean. You beat about and never want to play it again. Yeah, Origins combat isn't weird, just slow paced, and you need the community patches. The things don't break. I have it on GOG. Does that already come with community patches, maybe? Reptiloid with his Steelath archer build. Straight blazing. Horrible take. About is better than mid. Yeah, see, even Cass disagrees with me. If you ignore the story, the world interaction, the combat. Yeah, it is weird how it was meant to be. You can definitely feel the traces of how it was meant to be like a live service MMO kind of thing. So everything is just kind of weirdly static, and you can't go into buildings, and you can't really talk to most of the NPCs. They're just standing around. Live service ruined everything.
With all due respect, sire, there must be another way. The risk is too great.
I know the risk. I was at Kavach. But there is no other way. We have no choice.
The Countess will never agree to it.
She will. She must.
Very well. The blades are, as always, at your disposal.
I bet jumping in heavy armor is like really good exercise.
Ah, here you are. I have good news. Of a sort.
Nice armor.
What do you need, friend?
Let's see what he thinks of your plan.
Yeah. Oh, what are you saying, Joffrey? I almost called him Boris. Look at his armor. Wowee. Is this his first time wearing it? I think so. Man, that looks nice.
You're back. And you've got the Great Stone.
Hello. I'm back. I said I'd get it.
You did. I can count on you.
Give him.
I never thought to see a great Welkin stone. As beautiful as all the old tales tell. But of course its beauty is a mask for its deadly power. Like everything crafted by the Aliens. Now, we need only one more item. And we'll be ready to open a portal to Manka Cameron's realm.
What is the last item we need?
I should have seen it sooner. It's the counterpart to the Great Welkin Stone.
Yep.
Just as the first two were the opposed powers of
Time
the
for the Great
Daedra and
Gate.
the Divines. Welkin stones contain the concentrated power of Mundus. Their counterparts are sigil stones, which are used to hold open Oblivion gates. A great sigil stone, then, is what we require.
Sigil stone, what's the catch?
You're not going to like it. Joffrey doesn't like it. The Countess of Bruma certainly isn't going to like it. Great sigil stones are the anchors of great gates. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn opened at Kavach. The kind of gate the mythic Dawn wants to open here to destroy Bruma.
So we let them open the gate.
I said you weren't going to like it. The risk is great, I know. I was at Kavach. I saw the terrible power of the Daedric siege engine. But we have no choice. The only way to recover the Amulet of Kings is to allow the mythic Dawn to proceed with their plan to attack Bruma.
At least you will be safe here.
No. I'll lead the defense of Bruma myself. If I am to be Emperor, it's time I started acting like one.
It's too risky. I'll lead the battle.
Remember when we first met in Kavach? I told you that I didn't want any part of the God's plan. I still don't know if there is a divine plan, but I've come to realize that it doesn't matter. What matters is that we act, that we do what's right when confronted with evil. That's what you did at Kavach. It wasn't the gods that saved us, it was you. Were you acting for the gods? I don't know. But now, it's my turn to act.
As you command.
Please, my friend. I need your judgment, not your obedience. I explain myself to you so you understand me, and so you can explain to the Countess. I'm afraid she may take a bit more convincing than you.
I'll inform the Countess at once.
Good. Have her meet me in the Chapel of Talos for a council of war. That seems a fitting place to make such desperate plans.
What do you need, friend?
Hi. There we go.
Sup?
So yeah, we are not doing the allies for Bruma quest. However, we can get one free soldier. We're gonna quickly stop by Kavach Just so we have, like, one more dude. Who knows, he might make all the difference in the world. We just need to go speak to Savly and Matthias. Hello, Spyro. How are you doing today? The guy I was talking to sounded a bit like Sean Bean. That's because it is Sean Bean. He's in this game. And so is Sir Patrick Stewart as well. They were voice acting in this game. Which is pretty neat. No, you're not dumb. I mean, Sean Bean doesn't exactly do a whole lot of video game voice acting, so... Who would expect it to be him? Not me. Has he even been in any other video games? I'm not sure. What? Why is there fighting here? Why? What the hell? What? Why have enemies respawned over here? They're not supposed to. Okay, that's a bug. Well, in that case, never mind. Never mind that. I guess we're not going down here then. This place is supposed to be cleared out. Why did enemies respawn here? This must be an old bug. Left behind from the old version of the game. What the fuck? There's not supposed to be any more enemies. Ever. In Kvatch. And why was Savly and Matthias outside? Oh, I don't get it, man. Anyway, screw that. Screw that. With a two-pronged fork. Khajiit can fall great distances.
Oh.
You like Game of Thrones? Yeah, seasons 1 through 4 were absolutely amazing. It's just a shame what happened to the second half of the show. The first 4 seasons were probably some of the greatest seasons in all television. And then the writing just went down the drain. At least House of the Dragon is good.
It's a pleasure to see you.
The spin-off.
Greetings. What news from Cloud Ruler Temple? A desperate plan indeed. This prince? Emperor? Martin would risk my whole city to gain a great sigil stone?
She's not even looking at me. We must recover the amulet.
This is the only way to stop this invasion from Oblivion? I must confess, you are the first person to speak of victory against these Daedra. This war has seemed hopeless to me. But what else was there to do but hold on and wait for a hero to arise to save us? And now it seems there is an heir to the throne after all.
A heir.
Hidden at Cloud Ruler Temple. And perhaps a hero as well?
Hi, it's me, the hero. Martin waits at the chapel.
You avoid answering my question. Very well. Don't think I doubt you. The rulers of Bruma have long had dealings with Cloud Ruler Temple. We know whom they serve. I will meet Martin at the chapel. When all is ready, I will order my men to stop closing the gates and prepare for battle.
I'm only the captain of the guard. The Countess makes the final decision, and I follow her orders, whatever I think of them.
Hello.
Alga sure can tell a good story. I'm not normally a big fan of Bard's tales, but she's got some good ones. Your plan is madness.
Exactly.
There must be
That's why it's so
another way for
good.
you to recover the amulet without risking Bruma's destruction. Goodbye.
What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? Maybe a mad plan is just what we need. Hey, guess what, guys? I need to stop by the shop again. There could be some pretty sweet loot in the realm of Oblivion, so we gotta clear it up a little bit.
Good day.
Hello.
Take care.
Just gonna repair my stuff. There we go.
Well met. Have a look around. You won't find an excellent bargain. You got a great deal there.
I did. Did get a bloody great deal.
That's a good deal. That seems a fair.
It seems fair. We don't need this many more flesh.
You've made a good bit of gold.
I have. I have indeed.
A good price for a good customer.
There we
Come
go.
back and see me again.
Come back and see me again.
Be seeing you.
There we go. That was a quick shopping trip, guys. You haven't seen House of the Dragon, seen trailers, but you don't know. I've watched seasons 1 and 2, and I think it's very good. Shrek 2. Never seen Shrek. I've seen the first Shrek, I think, like many, many years ago, but I don't remember anything of it. Right. Right. So we probably want to equip our good arrows for this fight. Defensive stuff should be fine, I think. Yeah, we have some poisons. Got some poisons. I think we're just gonna use this Varla stone. How did this work again? I'm not sure. I'm gonna quick save before I do this because I don't know if you get a menu or what. I used the Varla stone to restore my enchanted items, and now it's gone. So, it restores everything enchanted that you have in your inventory. Alright.
Your Highness, I am Nerina Carvain, Countess of Bruma, at your service.
There is no need for any formality at this time. I am not Emperor yet, and I am quite new to this notion of being heir to the throne. Thank you for coming. I know I am asking for a great deal of trust, but this is the only way. I would not suggest it otherwise.
Your champion has already explained the situation.
My shoulder
to me.
pauldron
I
is
have
clipping into
agreed
my
to it.
arrows.
We will not
Fucking
win
hell.
this war through caution.
You have a rare gift to know when desperation is the path of wisdom. I will do everything in my power to defend your city, my lady.
If Bruma falls, the Empire falls with us. So be it.
I'm jorking my mace. Hello. What are you looking at me for?
I will call out my militia if necessary, but must we truly stand alone? I don't think we can survive the Daedric onslaught.
Let the battle begin.
So be it. Bruma's fate is in the hands of the gods now. And yours.
My place is on the battlefield. The time for hiding in Cloud Ruler Temple is over. Come, let us go down to battle together.
Hell yeah.
Bird,
So-
deploy the troops for battle.
As you command, Countess.
We'll see how this goes, because I think Martin can actually die during this part. He's not essential anymore. So if it all goes tits up, we can just lower the difficulty. Because it might be hairy. Especially when we're doing this at such a late level. Because we're gonna get a lot of Daedra, probably. It might be bloody impossible to keep them alive. That's Oblivion level scaling for you. This is all we're getting? 4 dudes? Jesus. Oh. Bird almost changed his mind there. What are they doing? Zendaya? What do you mean Zendaya, Shrek? Why do they keep hiring Zendaya? Like, seriously, it's gotta be nepotism, right? How does she keep getting work? She was terrible in Dune. She was like the worst part of that. Like, she had 0 chemistry with the main kid, and her acting was questionable at best. I don't know how she keeps getting roles. You serve Durgs and Durgs only. I'm sure Drakaya is happy to hear that. Yeah, I haven't played any of the Hitman games either. Okay, so we do get a couple more than just 2 guys. Martin and I have arrived on the battlefield. I must protect Martin. Yeah, here we go. Let's make a proper save. Okay, let's see what magic we have here. This is my greater power. It's kind of useless. We have a paralyzed scroll. Oh, yeah, I have. We can summon some. We can summon a dude. Let me get my shield up.
Soldiers of Cyrodiil, the Empire will stand or fall
This
by
isn't a
what we...
beach, this is a bathtub.
Let me put on some poisons. Let's also put some poison on my bow. Let's use our good poisons.
do here today? Will we let the Daedra do to Bruma what they did to Kavach? Will we let them burn our homes? We will let them kill our families? No! We make our stand here.
Oh my god, they're
today,
wearing leather
the
armor.
whole of Cyrodiil.
We're fucked.
We must hold fast until the hero of Kavach can destroy their great gate. We must kill whatever comes out of that gate. Soldiers of Cyrodiil, do you stand with me?
Look out!
There we go.
Not just warming up, you pathetic worm. Here comes another one.
Of the Empire!
see their animations, like, losing FPS. They look like Proteus enemies. Gotta be really careful not to hit any allies here.
Stay sharp. Show me what you've got. I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Let's get this over with. Your belly aching. What's the matter? Getting tired?
God, my poor stamina. The Great Gate is opened. I must enter it at once and get the Great Sigil Stone. Let's go. Martin should be fine now. There we go, we did it. We did it and he didn't die. Alright, so I've entered the Great Gate. The Daedric siege engine is crawling towards the portal. If it exits the gate before I reach the Sigil Stone, all is lost. Right, so we gotta be fast. He played himself in a Hitman game. As in Sean Bean. Mankar is played by the same actor who played Zod in the Christopher Reeve Superman. Yeah, the Mankar Cameron actor he's been in a lot of stuff, I think. I forgot his name, but... remember seeing a box set of the first series of God in a charity shop. Wish you'd bought it. Well, it's not too late. She's hot. We talking about the same person here, Kestis? Thank you for the hug. The ass is near. I must hurry. You'll always remember Sean Bean in Goldeneye. You're down for trying anything that isn't gay. But I thought you were into futas, Zach. Are futas and traps gay? Who knows? One of the great mysteries in life. Proteus, your beloved. When are we getting the bloody DLC, man? Come on. Hurry up. Don't make it take 3 years like the Black Labyrinth did. Although that was worth the wait. In the end. Are mashed potato Oreos gay? We'll never get Proteus DLC. Oh, did they cancel it? Did you decide to cancel it? Futas are women. What if the balls touch, though? Poor lizard. Well, it's a demon lizard. And he's trying to eat my face. So, unfortunately, we have to fight back. Most futas have internal balls. Thank you for the futa lore, Zach. I appreciate it. Learned something new today. Anyway, it's time to fight Daedra. We're gonna fight the Daedra. I will smack you with my stick. Like that. Sometimes the corpses have gold on them. What kind of stuff are you dropping? Where's your sword? I don't know. So I'm not entirely sure which way we're going. Yeah, this seems like a good bet. Alright, that's where we're going. Okay, the bridge over on this side seems to be intact. Wait, oh no, we want to go further down. There is another door here. Looks like a Doom map. It kind of does, doesn't it? We could get the Doom Slayer in here. He would make short work of these guys. Oh, did you fall down? Lol. He fell on his bum bum. We're not picking that up. Claymore. I don't want it. Stop healing. Nope, don't take those. I will, however, take your boots and your greaves. And I will sell them. Alright. There is a war gate. Presumably we will find the switch for that in here. Wizard. Come on, fall down. LOL. Have fun down there. My armor is just too good at this point. I'm barely getting a scratch. Ooh, heavy armor mastery increased. Days and week of constant use, making heavy armor tolerable but not comfortable. You'll learn to adapt to its weight and use it in combat. As a master of heavy armor, your plate mail no longer encumbers you at all. That is going to free up a lot of inventory space. Very nice. There we go. That opens up the gate. Silly lizard. Search Sumer. Gonna record a few things. Okay. Enjoy your lurk catch-up if you're still there. Oh dear. It's getting pretty close to the gate, actually. We better hurry this up. I think it can come like halfway through the gate before time runs out. I'm gonna replenish my mace. Digital key, I'm gonna need that. Vault of End Times. Ha! Walked into a trap. What did that say? There was like a pop-up that said minutes to close the gate. Hello. You're too fat to squeeze through the door. Six minutes, okay. We're fine. Oh no, he's got paralyzed. Uh-oh. I flopped down on the ground. Do I have any fatigue potions. I do. Bomb, almost there. Gotta make sure we... Ooh! Is this an ebony bow, I wonder? Because that would be nice. We haven't had an enchanted bow yet. Or bow, as some would say. But yeah, we need to make sure we get all the loot in here, because it's pretty good stuff. There we go! We done it! We done it. And a big old hefty kablooey. Welcome back, Ketchup. Just in time for the grand finale. We closed the Great Gate. Yay! We saved the world. Well, we almost saved the world. We still have a couple things to do. But it is a big step towards saving the world. I reached the Great Sigil Stone and closed the gate. The Battle of Bruma is won. Now to give the Sigil Stone to Martin.
We won a great victory here today.
Also forgot
We
to
now
mention
have the
back when you
means
asked
to
me how
recover
it
the
was, but you
Amulet
also
of
been
Kings
getting
from
back into
Mankish.
shows.
But we
Enjoy
need
it,
to act
season 3 of
quickly.
The Boys.
Cameron
Finally
will
watch
not
the
God, they're
final
talking over
season
each
of
other.
Walking Dead and now back onto the
Remember,
man in the High
the
Castle
portal
comfy.
closes behind you. Anything you need, carry it with you. I'll have the ritual ready in the Great Hall when you arrive. Farewell. As a young man, I grew impatient with Mage's Guild restrictions, as did many of my fellow apprentices. We threw ourselves into the riddles of Daedric magic. We hungered for forbidden secrets. Knowledge and power were our gods. You can guess the rest. We got in over our heads. People died. My friends died. I've put those days behind me. But the bitter wisdom that one has been a fool is not without value. The only way to close all the Oblivion gates forever is for me to relight the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. Our only hope is to recover the Amulet of Kings from Manka Cameron.
Manky Cameron.
Farewell, my friend.
The awkward clapping.
Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
I admit, I thought your plan would lead to disaster, but you came through for Bruma. I won't forget it.
You're all right, Bird.
Bye.
Once you're rested and equipped, you should have Martin open the portal to Cameron's paradise immediately. Don't give the enemy a chance to recover from their defeat. He served with honor.
Oh no, Boris
No
died.
grade could ask for higher praise.
Oh no, Boris. My bro.
Farewell.
Boris. Oh, there he is. Fuck's sake. I will take his katana and I will give it a place of honor in my house. And I'll take his gold as well, because why not? Sorry, Boris. But I need this more than you do. He was a good man. Burden of sin. Where are all the Daedra corpses? I don't know.
Hail and welcome, friend.
Did we talk to everyone of note? We did. So many of the generic soldiers survived. Why couldn't they have died instead of our bro Boris? Okay, so back up to Cloud Ruler. Oh no, my friend died. I miss loot. Well, you know, it's that is the cold, harsh reality of the Elder Scrolls. Like, the Hound in Game of Thrones once said, "Dead men don't need silver." He's kind of right about that. But my character is still living. I'm sure Boris would want me to have it. That's the logic I'm going with there. Love the arrow sticking through him. Another Daedra Tower successfully brought to Demon Climax. Oh yes. Releasing its hell energy everywhere. Everyone's covered in demon energy spunk. Forgot to mention back when we asked how you were getting back into shows. You had season 4 of The Boys. Finally watched the final season of Walking Dead. Oh dear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Was it worth it? I wish I wished I'd stopped watching The Walking Dead like after season 6 or 7 or something. It wasn't worth it, but I felt so invested at that point that I thought, you know, might as well finish it. Probably shouldn't have. But I still need to watch season 4 of The Boys as well. Now back on to The Man in the High Castle. Hasn't Drac also been watching that one? I think I recall him mentioning it. You really enjoyed the final season. Oh. Huh. Are we still waiting for Martin to arrive? There he is. He's got his helmet on now and everything. Armor mastery. Here we go. We're knocking out masteries left and right now. Long days and nights at the forge make you strong and tough. You're now a master armorer. Your repair hammers do not wear out. One repair hammer lasts you a lifetime. Very nice. That's even more inventory space saved up. My character has come quite far. Has he not? We're gonna reach mastery with Blunt fairly soon. Marksman is still pretty low, actually. We should probably get a trainer for that. Satisfying ending. That was not how I felt about it. But it's good that you enjoyed it, at least. At least someone's getting something out of it. I think me and Drac were both suffering through the final seasons. Just wanting it to end. Kind of like Attack on Titan, actually. But yeah, all I know is that I've kind of completely lost interest in that universe now. And, you know, the one thing that they started teasing towards the end was variant walkers, bringing those back. You know, sort of like teasing it for the spin-offs and shit like that, and then I looked up some info on the spin-offs. Turns out that it was just a bunch of bullshit, and they haven't brought back variant walkers at all. At least not to any, like, significant degree. And so it's probably, all the spin-offs I can imagine is still the same, like, humans are the real monsters kind of bullshit, and I don't care. If one of the spin-offs had at least tried to make zombies scary again, I might have given it a chance, but it sounds a lot like it's just the same shit. And it's probably because of that one guy, Scott Gimple, I think. What's his name? I think he's the one responsible for, like, the series kind of going to shit. And I think he also oversees some of the spin-offs, so... They did away with the bullshit boomerang sword, did they actually? Main reason with Walking Dead's flaws, boomerang storytelling and the drag pacing down to an absolute crawl. Yeah. Absolutely. God, the Carol episodes, oh my god. I never want to rewatch those later seasons. The fucking Carol episodes. I hate Carol, man. Oh, they fumbled her character so badly. Like, she had such potential, and they just made her this, like, annoying bitch that gets everyone killed. I'm not gonna start ranting about this now, I'm sorry. It's just, oh, she gets on my nerves so much. Never have I seen a character fumbled that badly. Yeah, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he's always good. Have you seen The Watchmen? As in the movie, The Watchmen. I know it's all comic book series and all that, but he was also great in that. Rewatched that recently. Rorschach is also a really cool character. You haven't? Ooh. Big recommend on that. Some of the storytelling stuff really sucked. You enjoyed the characters a lot, at least. Yeah. Some of the characters were still good. And Negan. Negan carried the show. After the whole Saviors arc, I think. I also know that people absolutely despise the trash lady. And the whole, like, the trash people stuff. And I kind of get that. I could be spreading misinformation here, but I think I heard that that was a original faction for the show that wasn't actually in the comics. Man in the High Castle. Was that a show about Nazis or something? Was it like World War II? Very slow moving but enjoyable. Well, I do like me a slow burn. As long as it has a good payoff. Watch the first season. Fully legitimate site. You were watching got yeeted. Oh dear. RIP. Deviated a lot from the comics, and sometimes not always for the better. Anyway, Martin is still wearing his helmet. Helmet and robes. Hello, Martin.
I have everything in place for the ritual. I'll open the portal whenever you're ready. I don't know what you'll find in Cameron's paradise. I do know the portal I create through the Mysterium Xerxes ritual will close behind you. You'll have to find another way back. I believe that Manca Cameron acts as the anchor for paradise. Just as a sigil stone anchors an Oblivion gate in place. Kill Manca Cameron, and you will unmake his paradise. Shall I open the portal to paradise? Are you ready?
Yes.
Farewell, my friend. Our fate is in your hands. Bring back the Amulet of Kings. Brace yourself.
Bracing my butthole. Whoa, magical. Holy moly. Wow. That's pretty cool. Again, the updated visuals. I know I've bragged about it before, but the updated visuals are really good. On that portal effect, look at that. Hee Really cool. Really cool. Now we get to hear Terran's stamp. I have arrived in Cameron's paradise. The portal closed behind me. I must find Manker Cameron, kill him, and recover the amulet. The amulet of kings. The amulet. I wonder how they've changed the visuals for this place. It's supposed to be a very dreamlike.
So, the cat's paw of the Septims arrives at last.
Oh, cat's paw. Get it? Because I'm Khajiit?
You didn't think you could take me unawares here, of all places, in the paradise that I created. Look now upon my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past and the future.
Go away, Storm Atronak. You're interrupting Terran's stamp. Whoa. Alchemy ingredients. Oh, God. Flappy mouth. Flappy bird. It's quite lovely here. This is a very fluffy looking tree. Hello? Ascended Immortal is fleeing for their life. Floppy floppy. Also, I'm curious. Infernal. I don't know if you still watch the Happy Hob, but I guess this was a while back. Did you ever see his Oblivion no-hit run streams? Because the minute I arrived here, I suddenly got flooded with memories of that stream and how pissed off he got. Because Mankar Cameron, the Mankar Cameron fight was a run ender. Due to some, I think it was like some RNG with the spells and stuff that they cast on you. So he had to go, his strat was to go hide up on the second floor of the room. And it didn't always work. And you know, it was right at the end as well. So every time he got hit by a spell in that room, he had to restart all over again. He got so pissed. I'm gonna try out my flare just to see how little damage it does. What? Why does it do that much damage?
Behold the savage god.
It's not that much damage.
Disciples are tempered for a higher destiny, to rule over Tamriel Reborn. If you are truly the hero of destiny, as I hope, the garden will not hold you for long. Lift your eyes to Kairek Agayalon, my seat at the pinnacle of paradise. I shall await you there.
Two shot. Hell yeah. Hell to the mother flippin' yeah. Ooh, nightshades. It is rather lovely here. Why are you still fleeing for your life? Hello? I want to talk to you. I want to tell you something. Tamriel Reborn, he knows about the mod. What is this little place? I don't know. Just a nice lookout point. Point lookout. Gonna catch up to you. Oh, dear butthole. We didn't want to see the dear butthole. Well, maybe some of you did, but if you did, I'm looking at you with great suspicion. Just know that.
You destroyed the Sigil Tower at Ganona. My kin say you fought well.
Excuse me, I'm sniping a Frost Atronak. I seek Mancor Cameron.
You speak directly, like one of my people almost. I'm glad I did not kill you immediately.
What do you want then?
There is but one way out of the garden. I guard that path. You will travel that path, and it will bring me honor to defeat you. But you shamed my kin at Ganona to bring you into my service. That would also bring me
I'm not sure if
honor.
Mr. Dremora here
So
appreciates
I offer
the
you a
weebery.
choice. Would you confront me in battle, or offer me service?
I will gladly. I have some questions.
You are impertinent mortal. I did not offer to answer questions.
Oh shit. I choose battle.
Your mind follows the simple path, the choice of an animal. But you have courage at least.
Well, I am a cat.
You will fail.
Thank you for the bit, Zach.
And then where will you be? Dead and nothing.
Actually, did I kill the Frost Atronak? I did. Okay. Time for an honorable duel. Well, you tried. Bands of the Chosen. Weakness to fire. I have the Bands of the Chosen. I should find the door to the Forbidden Grotto and see if he was telling the truth.
How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon.
You sure about that, friendo?
Principalities have sparkled as gems in the black reaches of Oblivion since the first morning. Many are their names and the names of their masters. The cold harbor of Meridia, Periite's quagmire, the 10 moon shadows of Mythala, and Dawn's beauty, the princedom of Lorkon, misnamed Tamriel by deluded mortals.
His voice is so good. It has such authority.
Yes, you understand now. Tamriel is just one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince when he was betrayed by those that served him. Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel, his birthright. He comes to liberate the occupied lands.
Is he done? I don't wanna accidentally skip any dialogue. I think he's done.
Ask yourself, how is it that mighty gods die, yet the Daedra stand incorruptible? How is it that the Daedra forthrightly proclaim themselves to man, while the gods cower behind statues and the faithless words of traitor priests? It is simple. They are not gods at all. The truth has been in front of you since you first were born. The Daedra are the true gods of this universe. Julianos, Dibella, and Stonda are all Lorcan's betrayers, posing as divinities in the principality that has lost its guiding light. What are scholarship, love, and mercy when compared to fate, night, and destruction. The gods you worship are trifling shadows of first causes. They have tricked you for ages. Why do you think your world has always been contested ground, the arena of powers and immortals? Is Tamriel the realm of change, brother to madness, sister to deceit? Your false gods could not entirely rewrite history. Thus you remember tales of Lork and Vilified, a dead trickster whose heart came to Tamriel. But if a god can die, how does his heart survive? He is Daedroth, Tamriel I Daedroth. This heart is the heart of the world, for one was made to satisfy the other. You all remember this. It is in every legend. Daedra cannot die, so your so-called gods cannot erase him from your minds completely.
To be fair, if you served the Daedric Prince, he would serve Periite. Good choice. You associate Terran's stamp with the Ultramarines movie. Oh! Oh! He was in an Ultramarine movie. I might have to watch that then. Blue rock monster turned into blue rocks. Yeah, the storm Atronax have some cool effects. No wonder he was picked to play Chancellor Valorum in The Phantom Menace. Thank you for the Shikanoko Noko Noko back. You remember that fight. The fact that he attempted a no-hit run of Oblivion is insane to you. Yeah, just dealing with all the jank. And the hit scan spells as well. It's quite an undertaking. But he did it, the madman. He absolutely did it. I wonder if he ever did the God Run 2. I haven't watched him in a couple of years. Guess nowadays you focus less on the flaws of things and just focus on enjoying what they have. I really wish sometimes that I could get more into that mindset as well, because I feel like sometimes I hyperfixate on the flaws. Especially sometimes the first time I notice a flaw, and it just like, it keeps annoying me every time I notice it again. Would probably be a little bit happier if I wasn't like that. The author disowned Watchmen. Hates the movie adaptations of his work. Wow. Alternate universe, Germany and Japan, World War II. This is around the uneasy truce they have in America. Not the biggest fan of Carol, especially when she's treated like a Marisu. It's easy to fixate on them, just learn to accept them. The door is smooth and featureless without any apparent means of opening it. I think we need to put on the bands glow red briefly as they lock around your wrists. I have now entered the Forbidden Grotto. I have to find my way to the Terrace of Dawn, where I hope to find Manker Cameron and the Amulet of Kings.
I'm just warming up, pathetic worm. You're pathetic. Watch out!
Into the lava. He didn't fall into the lava. It's very sad. Where am I going?
Please, by all means.
What? What do you mean, please, by all means? What's this lad talking about?
No, not again.
What? Who said that?
Good to see you.
I think these guys are supposed to be inside the cages. They got free. Oblivion. Oh, this game. Classic Oblivion.
You wear the bands, but you're no prisoner. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm here to kill Mankar Cameron.
Can you really do it? Can you bring this eternal nightmare to an end? Can you defeat Mankar Cameron and free all the souls of the poor fools who followed him? Listen, I can help you. You need my help if you are ever to leave the Forbidden Grotto.
Why would you help me?
I was at the sack of Kvatch. They had no chance. We took them by surprise, and we carried the walls in the first assault. But they fought on anyway, desperately. They seemed to think this decadent, mundane world of theirs was worth defending. I was slain after the battle was over. 3 townsfolk hiding in the cellar attacked me when I entered their house, hunting down survivors. They tore me to pieces, although I have no doubt they were immediately killed by my companions. I've had plenty of time to ponder my deeds since I came here. Ponder and regret. An eternity of regret. For my weakness, the Master sent me here to torture my former comrades who showed similar ingratitude for his gift of eternal life.
How can you help me?
No one wearing the bands of the Chosen can leave this grotto. The doors will not open, and there is no other way out. I can remove them, but I will need time. The Dremora Overseer will be here any minute to check up on me. You need to play along until he leaves. Just act like a prisoner, and do as I say. Once Orthe leaves, we can find a quiet spot to remove these bands.
Fine, I'll play along.
Good. Follow me, and don't worry. You can trust me.
Okay, we need to act like a prisoner.
What's going on here? Who's this?
A prisoner, sent in by...
Show me some respect, worm. Unless you want to end up in the cages with them.
Yes, Kinreeve, sir. This prisoner was sent in by Cathatet for questioning. I was about to begin.
This is not one of Mankar Cameron's chattels from the garden.
Chattel?
Who is he?
Nothing escapes your vigilance, Kinreeve. Cathatet wondered as well. This is why he sent him for questioning.
Well, carry on.
Of course, Kinreeve. Prisoner, get in the cage.
Okay. Sure I won't regret this. Uh-oh. Time for torture. Oh shit, he tricked me. Oh no. We're gonna burn. Oh. Stopped. That was close. My whiskers almost got burned off.
There's no way for me to cross, but the Master's immortality does have its uses. I will distract the Dremora for as long as I can.
Thanks, mate. Eldamil told me he would meet me further into the caves, where he would be able to remove the bands from my wrists. I should continue searching for a way through these caves. Yeah. Yeah, I should. Let's continue searching. Sack of crotch. The Zackass of crotch. Sniff the cat girls. You got a problem with that pussycat? What's that from? Is that from Shrek? Uh-oh, it's a big stinky lizard. He's breathing his foul breath upon us. He probably hasn't brushed his teeth in at least 3 months. Smells horrible.
Afternoon.
Afternoon. Good afternoon to you too. That to help her out a little bit.
That's the best you can do?
Oh yeah. Enemies keep coming back to life, don't they? Wait, hang on. Are we going this way?
You made it. I didn't think you'd have any trouble.
Oh, why is your voice so low?
There. You're not a prisoner of the Forbidden Grotto any longer. Let me come with you. Let me help you kill Mankar Cameron. I am not without power.
Sure, I'd be glad of your help.
I am no match for Mankar Cameron, but perhaps together we can find a way to defeat him. Lead on.
Well done, champion. Your progress is swift and sure. Perhaps you will reach me after all.
Thank you.
You think I mock you? Not at all. In your coming, I hear the footsteps of fate. You are the last defender of decadent Tamriel. I am the midwife of the mythic dawn, Tamriel reborn. I welcome you, if you truly are. I tire of the self-styled heroes who set themselves in my path only to prove unworthy in the event.
Oh my god, why are all of the torture victims outside of their cages? This whole place is broken. Oh, shit. Almost hit him. Oh, that's how we do it. Did he fucking kill him already? Oh well. Well, he tried. He got smacked like 3 times and died. Again, probably because of the level scaling. Wait, is that? Oh, that's a person. Person, not a Daedra. Oh no, that's not a person at all, actually. I was wrong. He's a bit confused. He is a little bit confused. Oh dear. I'm over encumbered. I think there's something here we don't need. Yeah, this one. Get rid of that. We're out. The levels got scales. So Oblivion is sort of notorious for how how enemies will scale their level according to the player level. Which means, in effect, that as you level up, you never really get more powerful. Because the enemies keep outpowering you. Which is a bit of a shit system. So you never really get to feel that power fantasy, at least until you get some enchanted stuff. But yeah, everything levels up with you, so not the best way of doing it. Is that a statue of Molag Bal? It is indeed. Yep. There's people over here. Hello, people.
You did not expect to see me again, did you?
Hello.
You have no grasp of the power that my father has at
She looks like she has a mustache.
You think you can stop us? Soon Mehrunes Dagon will walk upon Tamriel for the first time since the Mythic Age, and our victory will be complete. Come. My father is waiting to welcome you to Karak Agayalor.
So, here you are at last. The lackey of the Septim Pretender. You still think you have a chance, don't you? We knew you would find your way here eventually, but it is of no consequence. You should not keep my father waiting any longer. He expected you hours ago. Come, you came here to see him, did you not?
Yes, indeed we did. Alright then. Drakia. Hi. How are you today? We're all out of soul gems that we can use. Very sad. Okay, here we go. So, one thing that's going to be very pivotal is we need to loot Mankar Cameron before we get teleported out of here after he dies. We need to be quick about that. Otherwise, we're going to miss out on his loot. I do remember that. Spyro, the only UK person here. I'm pretty sure like half the community is from the UK. Everyone's from the UK. Even the ones who aren't from the UK are honorary Brits. Unless you put all your use skills and minor skills and level stuff to 100 by the time you're level 8. Made broken equipment with the chanting, yeah. I still hate how they lock enchanting behind the Mage's Guild in this. I feel like that's something that should be available to any character. Especially considering how many Mage's Guild quests you have to do before you actually get access to the university. It's kind of silly. Molag is the good guy. Yeah. We're playing as the villain. Morrowind did level scaling bestest with areas specifically high level, while most early areas soft scaling with you. Yeah. Morrowind did have a good system. It was especially nice. I specifically remember like one of those crypts I went into early on, and there were all sorts of like terrible creatures in there, bone lords. They were like level 20. And I got my ass handed to me, but then I came back later, and I handed their asses to them, and it was very satisfying. This looks like a Spyro level. I guess I can see that. It has that sort of dreamlike quality to it. How is the Stinky Dragon today? You know, we started off good today, Drakaya. The second we loaded up the game, there was a naked Argonian for no reason. He wasn't wearing any clothes. He had a sword on his back. But other than that, he was completely naked. For seemingly no reason. Ordered some wood elves. For Warhams. Old World Fantasy. Oh, it's the, figures? Figure stuff? You're a slut for nostalgia. Where is Gollum? Oh god, I don't know. I don't know, dude. I did want to stream the Gollum game soon, but I don't know when we're gonna have time for that. System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition is coming out. We're gonna have to stream that. We still haven't started Duke Nukem Forever. I'm a bit behind. Need to step up my game. But hopefully Gollum soon. We also need to do Redfall this year. Those are gonna be the two Gank games of the year. I just hope Gollum is actually gonna be kind of funny and not just like bad. Naked Argonian has blessed my stream session. Is System Shock a spin-off to Bioshock? Other way around, actually. Bioshock is like a spiritual successor to System Shock. Duki Nuki. Yeah, well, yeah, he did have underwear on. Unfortunately, you cannot take off the Argonian's underwear. Unless you have a mod for it. Yeah, the Mage's Guild recommendation quests. Bone Lords were very cool. Anywho.
I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel.
Hello.
You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope. How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The mythic dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the mythic age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old. My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged from the world, and mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire. My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine.
Not for long.
And the last defender of the last ragged Septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
I found Mankar Cameron and his palace in Kayak Agaialor. I must now kill him and take the Amulet of Kings back to Tamriel.
You came for the amulet? Take it then.
Strength
better.
against strength. Die, unbeliever!
Don't hold back. You came for the amulet? Take it then.
Master.
Fate chose you well. Fate chose you well. A worthy foe at last.
Down.
You are weak, like the gods you pray to. Your cause is already lost. A worthy foe at last.
Will walk the earth again.
Tamriel still has some fight left.
Hands more fearsome than you.
Cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
Oh no. What's the other one? Mundane Ring. This is a good one, I think. There we go. Yeah. We looted everyone. I killed Mankar Cameron. Upon his death, the paradise he created dissolved around me. I found myself back in Cloud Ruler Temple with the Amulet of Kings in my hand. I must give the amulet to Martin.
Blades, do homage to Martin's champion.
You found a way back. Does this mean...
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking awesome, aren't I? Mankar Cameron is dead.
You did it. You defeated him. Then you have it. You have the Amulet of Kings.
Alternate stream title: shoving magic lords into the lockers and smashing them with maces. Hell yeah. You barely made a dent in me. Here, the amulet belongs to you.
Belongs to me? The Amulet of Kings? So you and Joffrey have said. If it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it. Only those of the Septim blood can wear the Amulet of Kings.
Put on the amulet, your majesty.
Yes, of course. What am I waiting for? After all, this is my destiny. And no man can deny his destiny.
Yep, Martin is the main character of this game, not me. You see, you are Uriel's son.
I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that. I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kavach. But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor, and quite another to actually be the Emperor.
You are the Emperor.
Not yet. Until we light the Dragonfires, the gates are open, and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Rakato. He waits for us in the Imperial City.
Well, there we go. I guess we're gonna finish the main quest today. I thought there might be enough left of the main quest to where we'd have to stretch it out into 2 streams, but no, we can wrap it up today. Which means that next time we can go back to Shivering Isles. Woo! The best DLC. Why me, Tokato?
Chancellor Rakato is the head of the Elder Council. The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial City at once, before the enemy can recover from Mankar Cameron's death.
Oh, good! what are you doing? Why are they sliding? Oh no! Oblivion Remastered! Fucking hell, this game! Oh my god, this game. We're just sliding! Stop it! Stop sliding! What are you doing? Oh. Gotta love it. Can you imagine if they had fixed all the bugs for the remaster? How boring it would be. This is why we're all here.
Hail.
They stopped sliding now. Okay.
Sir.
So yeah, it's time for the final push. It's a bit koboldy. It sure is. Very koboldish behavior. We're gonna stop by Ruma for one last shopping trip. And then we're gonna go put the rightful heir in the Imperial City and close the Oblivion Gates once and for all.
Speak.
I will not speak. I will do no such thing. The final push. Fully functional Bethesda game isn't possible. What? Why is he here? Oh, he's following me. Yeah, sorry, Martin Septim. I know we have really important work to do, but I gotta do some shopping. Do you mind coming along? Oh, wait, fuck. Oh, I came out the other gate. Hang on. Typical Reptiloid. We must always have a shopping section. Unfortunately, we cannot escape from it. It is our destiny.
Hey.
We're just gonna drop off the heaviest stuff.
You got a great deal. A fine transaction.
We might actually want to use this Bow of Storms. Yeah. Okay, I guess we can get rid of our ebony bow now then. Nice. Nice. Only 10% reflect damage. Not very good. Alright, there we go.
Thank you. Come again. Goodbye.
Let us equip the new bow. There we go. Going for a ciggy? I thought you vaped. I thought the whole point of vaping was to just stop smoking cigarettes, but maybe you can do both. It's probably possible to do both. Yeah, I guess we're just going, really.
Welcome to the Imperial Palace.
Thank you.
Everything is ready for Martin's arrival. Don't worry.
Is he coming in?
Welcome to the Imperial Palace.
There they go. No, no smokes for me. Holy smokes. The dragon fires. Where's the dragon? Oh, you will see. You will see very soon. Fight looked really awkward. That's just Oblivion's combat. Every fight is awkward. Wait, was he trying to kill his own kid? Did he start attacking one of them? I didn't notice that. The System Shock disrespectables. We've arrived in the Elder Council chamber. I must formally present Martin's claim to Chancellor Okato, the head of the Elder Council.
I've been expecting you. The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the Imperial throne in detail. Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the Imperial...
Chancellor Okato, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are inside the walls. The guard is overwhelmed.
Oh no!
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the Emperor. To the Temple of the One.
The Imperial City is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened all over the city and Daedra are pouring out. I must escort Martin safely to the Temple of the One, where he can light the dragon fires, close the Oblivion gates, and save the city.
For the Empire! You'll never take me down!
We must get to the temple.
Reinforcements here! Die! Do your worst!
The best you can do?
The best you can do?
Not the best you can do? What's this gonna look like? I'm so scared of hitting one of those guys.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Oh god.
I fought Mudcrabs more fearsome than you. Show me what you've got.
You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion? The palace is cut off, sire. We were the last to make it through from the Legion compound. My men and I are at your disposal. What are your orders?
I need to get to the Temple of the One. It's our only chance to stop Mehrunes Dagon.
Yes, sir. Let's move out.
Let's move out. It's the big boy here.
Not on this day.
Follow me! The temple is our only hope!
Mehrunes Dagon is here. The barriers between Oblivion and Tamriel have been destroyed. Our only hope now is to somehow defeat Mehrunes Dagon and cast him back into Oblivion. Perhaps Martin will know what to do. There he is. Oh god, his ass.
We're too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here. Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
Can we cast him back into Oblivion?
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
What about the Amulet of Kings?
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea, one last hope. I must reach the dragon fires and the Temple of the One.
But you said it was no use.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
We're already past him. We're inside the temple. I'll get you to the temple.
Then I'll do the rest.
Oh, we arrived.
Lead on,
How
my
fortunate. He was supposed to give me this dialogue like outside.
I'm
Follow me. We're here. Yay. Martin and I are inside the Temple of the One. I must get Martin to the Dragonfires, or all hope is lost.
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others. Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you.
Sean Bean, no! Sean Bean!
Awaits.
The dragon awaits. Oh shit! Sean Bean turned into the avatar of Akatosh. Is he gonna melt? I remember he had an awkward melting animation in the original. Also, wasn't there blood in the original? Banished. Daedra banished. Hello. Good job, Martin. You did it. You saved the world.
The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates
I
of
should have
Oblivion
gotten the Wabbajack and tried that.
forever.
Would have been funny.
The
Yay!
last of the Septims
We
passes
did it.
now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain.
Aww.
I take my place with my father and my father's fathers.
Oh, I'll miss you, Martin. No.
The third age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire.
It's in the hands of a smelly Khajiit.
These things now belong to you.
Yay. We did it. We beat the game. Martin shattered the Amulet of Kings and transformed himself into the Avatar of Akatosh, the Dragon God of Time. In his dragon form, he banished Mehrunes Dagon to Oblivion and ended the Oblivion Crisis, and then vanished. Whether he's dead or has ascended to join his ancestor Tiber Septim, no one knows.
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated. Cast back into Oblivion. We've won!
Martin is gone.
What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode. The avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
Yes, he shattered the amulet.
The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings. The divine power of Akatosh.
And Martin's blood, too.
Then Martin is gone.
But the gates are sealed.
Yes, sealed forever. Mehrunes Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
What about the Empire?
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive! I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose his successor. We are now the stewards of the Empire. We can hold the Empire together in the short term. But to be honest, I don't know what will happen. The provinces have been restive for years, even before the latest crisis. With no legitimate claimant for the Dragon Throne, troubled times lie ahead.
Well, there will be troubled times, but in another 200 years when Alduin the World Eater returns. But at least you people in Cyrodiil don't have to deal with that.
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil. And, as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
Ooh. Imperial Dragon armor,
Imperial Dragon armor is normally worn only by the Emperor himself, but you deserve no less, champion. You have earned the highest rank possible in the Order of the Dragon, the illustrious Order of Imperial Knights, founded by Tiber Septim himself. It is a high honor. Only 6 other champions have been awarded in the history of the Empire. The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
Wait, I thought I got to choose between light and heavy armor. Oh, right. It will be waiting for me in the armory in the Imperial Legion compound in 2 weeks. We have to wait 2 in-game weeks to get our reward. That's a bit silly. But I suppose they wanted to make it realistic. Joffrey!
A victory beyond hope. You and Martin defeated Mehrunes Dagon in the very moment of his triumph. All hail the champion of Tamriel.
Thank you.
He will not be forgotten. He goes to Aetherius to join the other fallen heroes of the Blades. I thank you for recovering his sword.
Oh.
I will set it in a place of honor in the Great Hall of Cloud Ruler Temple.
Oh. I was gonna give it a great place of honor in my house, but I guess that works too. He stole it from me. Can't believe this.
He truly was the Dragonborn, the last and perhaps the greatest of all the Septims. I believe that Martin's sacrifice sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. Tamriel no longer needs the protection of the Dragonfires. Against all hope, Martin cast him back into Oblivion. He will not trouble our world for long years to come.
He stole the sword that I stole, yeah.
May Talos guide you, my friend.
Let's get a screenshot. Good enough. Right. So there we go. We did it. We defeated the evil. The Temple District is a bit of a mess, but all the Daedra are gone. Mehrunes Dagon has been banished.
That giant demon, the dragon.
And we leveled up.
Did you see it? The avatar of Akatosh himself. There it is. The monument to our deliverance.
Yeah, I did see it. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? And that just about wraps up the story for this character. At least on stream. This will be the last time that we visit Vjargo Kazan. So, let us wrap this up. Our weary hero is walking home to his hometown, where he shall now go and rest. But the call to adventure never waits for long, so soon enough he'll be back out on the battlefield, doing the Fighters Guild. We're not going to do that on stream, just going to do that in my own time. But yeah, our Khajiit friend here managed to find some purpose after his tragic beginnings. And he's accomplished a great deal. And now it's time to rest. A well-deserved rest, I would say. But yeah. I did enjoy revisiting the,
Tell me, Lise. Tell me, sweet little Lise.
Lise. Yeah, I did enjoy revisiting the main quest of this game. Probably not going to do it again. But yeah, it was good. Experience it in the remaster. And I've said it before. I've said it multiple times throughout this playthrough, but I feel like they did a pretty good job at this. There were a couple of the enemies, like the zombies, that
This isn't a beach, this is a bathtub.
A couple of the enemies, like the zombies, just were a bit of a downgrade from the original enemy models. But overall, pretty good job at all the new visuals, all the effects, the new lighting, the new textures, the armor sets, and everything looked very beautiful. They did a nice job. Probably one of my most beloved games, and the first open world RPG I ever played back in the day. And it's always very comfy. I enjoy Oblivion, despite its shortcomings and jank and bad combat and all that stuff. And I'm probably also not going to do a melee character again in this game, I can imagine. Because mages are just more fun, what I've discovered now. Yeah. Let's do one final level up. I don't even think we have anything to level up. You've ascended to level 26. The results of hard work and dedication always look like luck, but you know you've earned every ounce of your success. I guess let's start working on his personality now. Righto. So, next time we return to Oblivion, we're gonna continue doing the main quest of the Shivering Isles. We're probably gonna stream all of that. I can imagine we're gonna stream all of the Shivering Isles main quests going forward. Just trying to make it like a once-a-week kind of thing. And we might possibly visit in on this character someday, Sirailin. She's gonna be my evil character. She's gonna do the Dark Brotherhood. I'm not gonna stream all of that, but we might do a one-off. So I'm making her like a rogue. So we get to see a little bit of that playstyle as well. But yeah. There we have it. Very good. 78 hours in this game already. Champion of Cyrodiil completed the main quest line. Only 6% of players have this. See, not a lot of people actually bother with the main quest in this game. Because I guess the main quest is, in some aspects, the least interesting thing about it. The main appeal of Oblivion is still just to head out into the world and see what you can find. Because the main story sucks. I don't know if I would say that the Oblivion main story sucks, but I also wouldn't call it great. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. The main story in Skyrim definitely sucks, I feel. But this one's alright.